In the fevered summer of 1844, brought a small Illinois county to the boiling point. The story begins in Nauvoo, the growing Mormon stronghold founded by Smith and his followers after persecution in Ohio and Missouri. By 1844, the Latter-day Saints controlled municipal government, a private militia called the Nauvoo Legion, and a flourishing economy. They were also deeply divided by scandal, accusations of polygamy, secretive church councils, and the defection of prominent members who felt betrayed by Smith's authority. In early June, a group of dissidents, led by William Law, once a counselor to Smith, published the Nauvoo Expositor, a single-issue newspaper intended to expose what its editors called Smith's abuses of power. The paper charged him with authoritarian rule and alleged immoral behavior. Instead of meeting the accusations in court, Nauvoo's city council, where Smith held immense influence, declared the Expositor a public nuisance. On June 10th, municipal officials ordered the press destroyed. Local marshals torched the press and smashed its type. The destruction of the Expositor detonated months of tension. To many non-Mormons in surrounding counties, the act looked like a calculated suppression of free speech and proof that Nauvoo had become a law unto itself. Newspapers and editors across Illinois fanned outrage. Thomas C. Sharp, editor of the Warsaw Signal, led an editorial assault that transformed private grievance into popular fury. Sharp and other community pressure, Joseph and Hiram traveled to nearby Carthage to submit themselves to county authorities. On June 24th, they surrendered and were confined in the county jail, a limestone blockhouse meant to keep prisoners safe while tensions roiled outside. What unfolded across the next days was a study in collective violence and the failure of law. Local editors and politicians did not merely criticize, they organized. Meetings in Warsaw and other towns produced vigilante plans. Sharp's columns and the rhetoric of local leaders tied lawful grievance to extra-legal action, framing Smith as an existential threat who must be removed. When the mob arrived at Carthage on the morning of June 27, it carried the imprimatur of community outrage. Farmers, millers, and men of standing, some armed and some masked, converging with the express purpose of seizing the Smiths. At about 5 p.m. on June 27, a band of men scaled the jail walls. Hiram Smith met the first volley and fell dead in the doorway. Joseph Smith, wounded multiple times by gunfire and reportedly stabbed as well, staggered into the courtyard. Accounts differ in small details, but the outcome did not. Joseph Smith was shot through the head and body and died on the jail steps. The mob dispersed, leaving the two brothers lifeless and a town forever altered. The legal aftermath revealed the conspiracy beneath the violence. Grand juries would indict scores of men. Prominent suspects included Tom. The murders of June 1844 left unanswered questions about justice and the dangerous ease with which political grievance can be converted into deadly conspiracy.